Hi. Our next video in our chemistry lessons is called Where Does the Energy Go? The law of conservation tells us that matter nor energy can be created nor destroyed. It can only change forms. So in every chemical reaction, energy is either released or exiting the reaction, or energy is absorbed into the molecules of the products. And so we can classify chemical reactions by what is happening with the energy. Is it exiting the reaction, or is it being absorbed? And another word for absorbed is to go into. So exothermic, see the EX, and think about the word exit. Therm means heat. So if energy is released or exiting a chemical reaction, we call it exothermic. Oftentimes you can observe a chemical reaction and know that it's exothermic because you will see light being released, think about fireworks, or you will use a thermometer and have a starting temperature and notice that the temperature is rising in the reaction, and that is an indication that heat energy is being released in the reaction. So to be exothermic, the energy must be released. If energy is absorbed into the molecules of the products, it's called endothermic. So if you think about when we did the Alka-Seltzer in the water demo a few weeks ago, the bottom of the beaker got cold. Temperature was going down. Heat energy was being absorbed. So that's an indication that the reaction is endothermic. See here the word in endo. So the heat is going in the reaction. Yeast in bread dough or baking soda in cakes causes heat energy to be absorbed. You see the bread and the cake rise to show where that energy is being absorbed through that carbon dioxide gas. And then if you think about the foods that you eat, like bread and cake, they are carbohydrates. They are carbon molecules that are formed when those molecules get rearranged. And then when you eat that food, those carbohydrates give you energy. So that energy that was absorbed into the molecules of the cake and the bread, then that energy is released through the process of digestion as your cells are able to take those carbohydrates and convert them into energy. So you might measure or observe an endothermic reaction by, again, using a thermometer and noting that the starting temperature begins to go down as energy is absorbed into the chemical reaction.